This is the FX3, Sony's latest in their cinema camera lineup. Full frame 4K 120 and maybe perhaps the most beautifully designed camera body that I've personally seen of this kind, this smaller handheld type of mirrorless camera body. This might be my favorite design of all time. And this right here is the Pocket 6K Pro, Blackmagic's newest. Wait, just hold on one second. I'm sure people have said this before. I'm not going to be the first person to say this, but for the 8K Pocket and the 10K and then the 12K, let's just drop the Pocket because these things don't associate with Pocket whatsoever. Nothing about this screams Pocket. I can't even fit this inside of a kangaroo pouch, my man, let alone some pockets. Maybe some Genko jeans. But I mean, if anything, they should have called this the Pocket FX3. This Pocket Cinema Pocket what pockets? Plus the name is just long as heck. Blackmagic is the coolest name out of any company that builds cameras. Blackmagic, that's a dope name. I even like their logo, I like the font, they mastered that. Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K Pro. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's all I'm saying. Blackmagic Cinema 6K Pro. I like that. Blackmagic Cinema 6K Pro. Blackmagic Cinema 8K. Blackmagic Cinema 11K. Why not? Pocket Cinema? What Pocket Cinema? Pocket Cinema is your iPhone. This is a Pocket Cinema right here. It is big and it is beefy, but I like it. We have a 6K, the Super 35, which is a crop sensor with the Canon EF mount, big chunky beefy goodness of a cinema camera. And the screen moves this time. Pulls out, up, and somewhat down. That's it. This thing with a flip though, maybe next time, Blackmagic, you're working your way up. Now it moves. Let's just make it move a little more. I like this too. I would like to be able to flip it up and out. Get like a little double hinge action going there. This is a nice screen. Unfortunately, we have some problems that we might have to talk about in a little bit. Here's a spoiler. I really like both of these cameras. I own the FX3 and my good friends at B&H Photo sent over the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K Pro and the Canon EF 24-70 f2.8. Thank you to B&H Photo. I appreciate you guys highly. I will leave links in the description to everything you see here to B&H Photo. They ship fast. They always get the stock first before everybody else, and they're the #1 camera spot in the whole wide world. All right, let's go grab Vanessa. Let's hit the car wash before we lose too much light outside, and let's get some shots with these guys. So we have the FX3 right here and the Pocket 6K Pro right there. The FX3 is a fraction of the size of the 6K Pro. However, it houses a bigger image sensor, quieter fan, better battery life, and a bigger grip. That's pretty impressive if you think about that. Sony is very good at their designs. They're very good at making a very capable camera that doesn't overheat, that's very compact. I would trade IBIS for a built-in ND system similar to the 6K Pro. That thing is nice to shoot with. And Sony hasn't really been known for the image stabilization anyway until they came out with Active Steady Shot, which is more digital. I think it has to do with their gyro stabilization as well. Besides Catalyst Browse, I think that their Active Steady Shot is sort of a lightweight version of it. Not really positive. Either way, I'd like to see them next time leave the IBIS out, bring the ND system in, and then add a few more levels of Active Steady Shot in there so we could switch between intensities if we want. I think that would probably be the best way to go. Now, when it comes to image quality, it's not exactly gonna be the most even scientific test that we could do right now. And I'll tell you why. Number one, yes, we do have 24-70 f2.8s on both cameras. However, we have a crop factor because one camera is full frame and the other is crop sensor. So we have the crop factor. Also, we have newer Sigma glass on a Sony camera and older Canon glass on a Blackmagic camera. So much of the image quality and sharpness relies on the lens, and unfortunately, I don't have an adapter on me to be able to use the same lens on both cameras to really be able to test that. So the shots that you're seeing throughout this video, do what you want with them, take it how you want to take it. Just know that at the end of the day, they're not really scientific and it's not really an even matchup. Say hi. All right, babe, I gotta read this sponsorship. So I have a piece of paper here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this right in the middle of this paper. I'm gonna draw a circle around it. And what I wanna do here is offer you $100 if you can roll this quarter down the bridge of your nose and any part of this quarter lands in this circle before I can finish reading this sponsorship. Is that a deal?
Sound like an extra easy $100 to me.
Okay. This is not easy. I've tried this before. Just so you know, we'll make this.
I bet I could do it.
You think so? You ready?
I'm born ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, we still have a global situation going on these days. There's even some local areas that are still closed to the public, which sucks. How you making out there, Stinker?
That one was closed.
It was closed?
I mean, you saw.
Your hair's in your eye. Maybe
But
that's what's doing it.
Oh, you
I better
better
hurry up.
$100.
And that's where ArtGrid steps up with super high quality stock footage that you could use to fill in the gaps in your next project. Maybe drones are illegal where you live. Does that mean that you shouldn't be able to have drone shots in your projects? No, of course not. Just do a simple search on ArtGrid and you won't have that problem anymore. Sometimes you're just a shot or two too short and you might have a deadline. Well, ArtGrid has high quality, I'm so sorry about these coin noises, this is probably super annoying. ArtGrid has high quality, high resolution, royalty free stock footage that's even available in 8K, log, and RAW formats. Use the link in the description and you'll get a special promotion for 2 free months. Thank you to my friends at ArtGrid for sponsoring this video. Vanessa, how we do? Did we win? We're done. You didn't get it. You came close though. I'll buy you something nice next time we go out. I'll take you to the store. We'll get you like a Yoo-hoo or something.
A Yoo-hoo? Mm-hmm. He's still gonna give me $100.
The 6K Pro has a big, beautiful, semi-flip screen, flips out up and down, but not around or up towards you in any way, shape, or form if you're filming yourself, which is fine. It's fine. Still a big, beautiful screen, even though the blue tint issue, which my model is suffering from, but whatever. I'm just really hoping Blackmagic can fix it, and by the time you're watching this video, they might have already fixed it, and it's definitely nothing to worry about then. Now, if your handheld shots are basically this right here, and you're panning with your hips and your back, and your camera is just stayed locked into your body real close, which is where it should be, especially with a camera like this, you can get away with applying image stabilization in post. If it's literally just this, you're still gonna get micro jitters and you're still gonna see some wobble in your shots when shooting handheld, no matter what. I literally have some of the steadiest hands known to mankind, okay? And there's still jitter there. One thing I'm wondering is, I don't know why Blackmagic with DaVinci Resolve, which is the greatest editing platform on the planet, which also comes free, the studio version when you pick up Pocket 6K Pro, so that's a good deal. That's like a $300 value. That's what I use to edit. But why not have some kind of gyro image stabilization like the newer Sony cameras do with their Catalyst browse? Why don't we have that option in the Pocket 6K Pro, and then you're able to stabilize it using that data in DaVinci Resolve? That would be great. I'd like to see that immediately, actually. What else? I mean, if you're a one-man band and you're trying to choose between these two cameras, it's not even a question. It's absolutely the Sony. It's absolutely the Sony. Not having to take a ton of time to set up your shots all the time, being able to just grab this camera and take it off of the tripod and bring it out and run and gun with it and shoot handheld with it. It's a big difference. You know, if you're literally only shooting on the tripod, then really take your pick. I mean, it's really about what camera is more attractive to you. You have way more mounting options with the Sony. You have way more customized buttons. In your Sony camera, you're gonna get just an overall way more polished system. I love the zoom rocker. I can't talk about the zoom rocker enough. It brings a whole new experience of clear image zoom to the table. Just this little zoom rocker right here makes clear image zoom 10 times more attractive. I actually use it now. I never really used clear image zoom, but with this, I use it now. I was shooting real estate the other day, and I like to do a little slow-mo stove turn on. I let the gas build up for like 5 seconds, and then I click it on while I'm in either 60 or 4K 120, and I don't want to get too close to the fire because I'm usually shooting real estate with a wide lens, so I just digitally punched in with the clear image zoom. It looked great, and I was able to get a closer shot without actually getting closer. And without the zoom rocker here, I don't even think I would have thought to use clear image zoom. I love this zoom rocker. I really, really love it. Thank you to my friends at B&H Photo for sending over the Pocket 6K Pro, and thank you to my friends at artgrid.io for sponsoring this video. I will see you guys later. Yeah!
Big time, no man now. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the number, that's a lot of crime. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind.